Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're looking back on our Saturday evening league for round 3 of the Clio Cup, held here at Blue Moon Bay Speedway, and we're doing infield A. The Clio Cup, onto its 3rd round by now, you should know, but to remind you, the Virtual Racers Club would like to introduce you to our Saturday evening league, the VRC Clio Cup. This championship will run over 8 rounds using the Renault Clio V6. Each round will consist of a 10-minute qualifying followed by 2 30-mile distance races, the second of which will be reverse grid of race 1's results. The sim racers can use tuning on the Clio, so obviously they get the better gearbox. And like I said, I've told you everything. I think we're at Blue Moon Bay Speedway, infield A. The race 1's time of day is 10:30 with 15 laps, and race 2 will be set at the time of day 5 o'clock. I think both are sunny, and that will also be 15 laps. So let us take a look at let's talk about the table. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So they've already done 2 rounds. And let's see how the table's shaping up for this championship already. What's that, a quarter of the way in? 2 rounds? Yes. So Buntin is leading the way at the top of the table on 62 points. Sharen, the Russian sensation, in second for Team 13 on 59 points. Very close. Guesty in 3rd place, also on 59 points. With Thingamajig in 4th on 42 points, Flashman in 5th on 39 points, Rido in 6th on 33 points, with JTX 7th on 30 points, and Homesick Alien in 6th on 30 points. Very close battle in the middle there. 12 points, covers 4th down to 8th, sorry. With Homesick Alien on 30 points. 9th, Jokers on 23 points. 10th is Cthulhu on 23 points. 11th, Mac Attack on 23 points. And Rivix the 12th on 22 points. And Slippy and Ragnar never took part. So on to round 3 here at Blue Moon Bay Speedway. And now we will look at the grid after 10 minutes of qualifying. Homesick Alien is in the chat saying evening all. And let's have a look at the grid. This controller should be better, but hopefully, if you can still hear me, because it cuts out sometimes. That sounds alright, I think. Yeah, it sounds alright. Okay, Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Race 1 of round 3 of the Clio Cup. 10 minutes of qualifying, and the grid looks like this. On pole is a Mac Attack in his 2nd round here with us at the VRC. Buntin putting his Clio there on 2nd place. In 3rd, we have, anticipation's growing, Ghetto Guesty holding on to that 3rd place there on the grid. 4th is Homesick Alien, joining us again in his Nescafe Blend 37 Renault Clio. Sitting 5th, Sharen in the Team 13 car. Looks like he's struggling a little bit here at the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. 6th is Cthulhu after missing a last round, was it? He's back again. 7th spot on the grid is Rivixter in the M&M's Clio, getting some good speed out of that. Oh, I've got really close, sorry, I've drifted over. In 8th place is Thingamajig in the Go Pro Renault Clio, and in 9th is Rido in the Fast Lane Clio. So that is how the grid is shaping up ahead of 15 laps around here in US of A. So let us get underway with me going this backward shot. Come on, why is it not working? Oh, back, sorry. Boop, that's pressing pause. Oh, what can I say? Oh, what a shot of the cars lined up, ready to start race 1. 15 laps around Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Hold on to your hat, because away we go. Mac Attack versus iBunting with Guesty just behind him and Homesick Alien. This is a tantalising race. Line up and there go. There go. Mac Attack looks like he's had a great start. Everyone looks like they've had a good start. Bar Thingamajig. Thingamajig dropping right to the back, but Mac Attack holding on to that lead from iBunting. But iBunting, he's got Shiren fastly coming up his inside. No, iBunting has got that place, but Shiren has made up a place on Guesty. They're side by side though. Guesty's tussling with Homesick Alien around the outside there. Who is going to make that stick? Guesty ends up in third with Shiren dropping down into fourth. Rivixter, oh my lord. It looked like Rivixter's going to have a spin, but we've got to have a look at his start. He was miles back. Where did he gain all those places? Up to say he started in 7th. Into the first corner. That is a bit of a bobbing shot. So 7th. He's got one up the inside of Cthulhu there. Cthulhu dropping to 8th spot. And then he's got Homesick Alien there going into that corner, but he's lost the back end a little bit. 5th. Oh, he's got right in Rido's way and he's off. I think Rido might have banged him one, and Rido is waiting for him. That's a shaping for their twos racers. Meanwhile, Mac Attack's leading from iBunting, but iBunting making the move up on the tight hairpin, and iBunting, he's getting it to stick. He's thereabouts, and Mac Attack's there coming back at him all the time. Guesty pulling ever closer, sitting behind these guys in his Ghetto Clio. And Homesick Alien trying to stay up with the 3 leaders, and Shiren there we saw not qualifying in his usual position at the top, struggling with the Clio around Blue Moon, and he's got Cthulhu. We saw dropping back to 8th. He's made it back. Oh well, that'll be Rido and Rivixter out. Thingamajig in 7th, and there is Rivixter just ahead of Rido. So Mac Attack's coming back at iBunting, and Mac Attack retakes the lead down the straight. He's getting up to about 130 in his and 132. It's similar speeds at the end, and Guesty's really caught up with the 2 ahead of him as they battle it out. Mac Attack leading on lap 2 of 15. Wow, we've got 15 laps of this. iBunting sitting right on the tailgate of the Clio of Mac Attack with Guesty there as well. They're tussling, they're fighting. iBunting having a look each way. Oh, there's Guesty in turn 4. Turn 4 was a big issue, and side by side Shiren and Cthulhu, and it looked like Shiren lost the back end, and Cthulhu now moving up into no, he still hasn't moved up into 5th. Shiren maintaining that even though he's sideways through turn 4, and he's just ahead of the Spaniard Cthulhu. Cthulhu's trying to cut underneath Shiren. Shiren's still got, oh no, Shiren has backed behind Cthulhu as they go around again. And where are we? Sorry, down here. 7th for Thingamajig. He's not that close to the guys tussling in front of him. Rido there in 8th, and Rivixter is following. But this is the battle there. Cthulhu and Shiren tussling for that 5th and 6th. Whilst up in the lead, Mac Attack seems to have pulled out a little bit of space on iBunting, but as they come down, you can see iBunting getting the toe down the straight, ever getting closer to Mac Attack, but just not close enough. Oh, a little wiggle there from iBunting. He controls the Clio though beautifully, and he sets chase for Mac Attack there in the lead. Guesty in 3rd. He's dropped back from that battle, and he's heading towards Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien a 1:18.9, his fastest first time around, and 19.9 from Guesty. We saw Guesty having a massive wiggle on though. Shiren is ahead of Cthulhu just about, but Cthulhu, oh, he's coming back under the braking. There's been contact, and Shiren is out. Shiren is out, but Cthulhu looks like he's waiting. Yes, waiting gentlemanly. Very good. Shiren then retakes that 5th place after Cthulhu clouted into him, and Shiren into the hairpin before Cthulhu. Those 2 resetting before they start fighting again. Thingamajig enjoying that. He's getting ever closer to those 2 cars ahead of him. Rido all on his own. Rivixter has dropped back a little bit, but Mac Attack has got an iBunting problem all up in his rear. Bunting in the chat saying "New evening all." Sorry, I was having a slurp. I'm choking on it now. And there you go. As I'm choking, sat on board with iBunting, we've taken the lead of the race from Mac Attack. We grabbed that toe. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys. It's so unprofessional. It feels like it's in my nose. Robinson's orange squash. iBunty doing some exceptional driving out there, leading this race with Mac Attack right up his bumper. Guesty, he's staying ahead of the Alien at the moment. Catula is ahead of Shiren. So that battle continued, and it looks like, oh, there's a yellow flag. Who's that for? Oh, Guesty. Turn 4 bites again. Guesty in third ahead of Homesick Alien. We're watching him now as he comes around. And as he heads up to a turn 4, really unsettles the Clio, going from one direction to another. He just slides really wide. And he's all the way around. Beautiful spin, if I must say. Spinjacker would be proud. But there he's losing positions, hand over fist. As you see, Thingamajig getting through. And Thingamajig up. Oh, what was that? Catula and Shiren still at it. What a beautiful battle between Catula and Shiren. It's distracting from the battle from iBunting and Mac Attack for the lead of this race. Mac Attack just doing the fastest lap of the race at 17.654 as he fends off Mac Attack, who's in the 17s also. Homesick Alien, an 18.9 from him last time around. Catula a 21.1, but he is in a bitter battle with Shiren at the moment. They're costing each other a lot of time. Whilst Homesick Alien secure in that third place for now, but we're only on lap 4 of 15. Still 11 laps of this to go. Thingamajig in 6th place, pretty much in no man's land. He's not catching up. Shiren or Catula, he did 19. He's done a 19.0 and a 19.1. Pretty consistent lap times. Guesty chasing him down though. Guesty we saw having a huge off. He's been doing 19s. Can he get up with the Thingamajig? Rido having a bit of a lonely race out there in 8th place, as is Rivixter. Rivixter in the 28s and 27s. He's not enjoying the mix of the Clio and Blue Moon Speedway, I am sure. And there, Mac Attack has taken the lead from iBunting. We'll knock it back a little bit. Oh, he's already there. Wow, when did he do it? Oh, he did it down the straight in the toe, it seems. Mac Attack lining up iBunting to repay him with the exact same move. iBunting pulled on him, up alongside each other into the braking zone. And there goes Mac Attack, he's on the inside. iBunting can only passenger this one. And there he goes. Mac Attack back into the lead ahead of iBunting. This battle rages on. Beautiful stuff between the two Clio drivers. Homesick Alien there, a 19.2. His last time around. Catula 18.5 with an 18.7 from Shiren. These two fighting each other, but still faster than the Alien at the moment, with plenty of laps to go. They could well catch up the Alien before the end of this race. Thingamajig doing a 19. Oh, saw a 19.1. Oh, a little slide on in that turn 4. It really was a killer on the night. It really unsettled those Clios. A few people had troubles with it, and iBunting coming back around the outside of Mac Attack, but he's got it covered. And Mac Attack stays in the lead from iBunting. Mac Attack truly throwing his hat in the championship battle now. iBunting giving a kiss to the wall, losing a bit of space on Mac Attack. But the toe will help him pull it back. Homesick Alien still maintaining that third. He's in a nice little cushion of space between the two behind him that are raging in a battle. Catula just in 4th ahead of Shiren. There goes Homesick Alien crossing the line for an 18.3. He's definitely up in his pace. There is Catula and Shiren lining him up. Shiren lining him up for an overtake, but not quite. Just give him a little bump draft there from Shiren. Maybe they're trying to catch up the Alien. Shiren thinking of getting help from Catula to try and get into the battle for a podium. It's a very clever thinking. And Guesty has got ahead of Thingamajig. Oh, I don't know how long ago it was. If it was quite, it looks like it was in the final corner. There you go, Thingamajig coming around the straight, and it looks like Guesty's just got a better drive than Thingamajig as he goes up the inside of the GoPro Clio. And there goes Guesty up into 6th on his comeback, with Thingamajig only doing a 120.8 that last time around, and Guesty doing an 18.9. So and there we go. That's a bit of action. The Rivs and Rido quite far apart still on the track. Mac Attack, he's trying to pull away from iBunting. Bunting only doing a 19.0 his last time around, but he's really getting close to Mac Attack. Who can win this race between these two? Homesick Alien. He's got, Catula defensive driving into the hairpin. Shren all over the back of him. We'll have a look at this sort of action. Guesty now in 6th. He's got to do some pace to catch up with these guys ahead as they're battling on. Shren then trying to keep up with Catula through that final corner. Stay in his toe all the way around until we get onto the straight. He's right behind. Now is he giving Catula a bump to try and catch up with the Alien, or is he going to make a move on him? It looks like he's going for the bump. Yeah, he's going for the bumps, trying to push them along to catch up with the Alien. Very clever driving from these boys. Further back then we have Guesty in 6th ahead of a Thingamajig. Thingamajig doing his fastest lap the last time around, an 18.7. Keeping up with Guesty doing an 18.4. We're on lap 7 of 15, so nearly, well, virtually halfway. Thingamajig. Oh no, that's Guesty, sorry. Guesty getting a slide on, but he's getting purples as he's going around. So Guesty trying to push to catch up that battle with Catula and Shren. Bunting is leading again. I can't remember who was leading last time. I think it was Mac Attack. So Bunting is now retaking the lead with a very fast lap the last time around, a 17.424. Mac Attack dropping back a bit, a 17.5 though. Very close lap times between these two leaders. They really have got the groove around here at Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield A for the VRC Clio Cup round 3. It's a mouthful, eh? So Bunting, he looks like he's running away. 17.8 that time around, and 19.2 from Mac Attack. I remember he mentioned a bit of a glitch in a corner. Homesick Alien, 19.0 for him last time around. He's had such a lonely race. And Catula and Shren still at it. Beautiful racing from the two drivers out there, the Spaniard and the Russian. Keeping it civil, but very close between the two of them. Shren must be getting frustrated seeing the back of... Shren's out wide through turn 4. Scary stuff. He's back in the game again. Behind them we've got Guesty and Thingamajig clinging on to the back of Guesty. Most of this race he's done very well. What a good little boy. Give him a little badge. Whee, well done. Did an 18.0 his last time around. So he's got the speed in him. The uselessness just comes for free. And there you see Guesty off wide. Thingamajig's got the opportunity. I think Thingamajig's come off the accelerator. He doesn't like it. Too rich up the inside of that last corner. It's a corner of kings. You can't just go slamming into that one. And I think Thingamajig, well, I'll admit it, I pooed myself and lifted and didn't want to attack in the inside of that corner without really knowing where Guesty was. So Guesty going on with his race in 6th place. Thingamajig down in 7th. Rido in 8th. Rivixter there in 9th. He's getting purples. He's 19.0, so he's got the pace. Bunting still leading, an 18.1 last time around from Bunting. Mac Attack, an 18.9. He's lost a bit of pace as he chases down Bunting in 2nd spot. We're on lap 9 of 15 now, so 6 more laps to go. And Mac Attack still might come back at Bunting, or Bunting will fall foul of turn 4. Homesick Alien, he's getting purples now, an 18.1 last time around for Homesick Alien. He's nearly touching at the 17s. Catula has pulled a little bit away, 18.0 last time around from Catula. Fernando Alonso. Shren in 5th, sorry. 15. I was looking up at the lap counter at the time I was trying to say it, sorry. Guesty in 6th, can he catch them boys up? A 19.8 last time around, we saw him having a bit of an off. This time around he hits it hard with a 17.8, so very fast from Guesty. Shren doing an 18.4 last time, a big wiggle on from Shren. So he's got to be careful. Guesty is wanting the positions. He's in a championship battle. And we saw recently in the VGT, he took Racer Brown all the way to the final, missed out by drop scores. Can you believe it? Pain, the pain. So Thingamajig, he's lost the back of Guesty now. He's done a couple of 20s, my word, and he's off the track again. He's given up, hasn't he? So Arido also doing the 20, and Rivixter 18.9. So Rivixter had the pace. Look at that. 19, 18.9, 19.1 for Rivixter. The last couple of laps, he's finding his feet in that Clio with this track. I bumped in an 18.0 last time around. He's leaving Mac Attack behind. 18.1 though. He's matching laps for Mac Attack. I mean for iBunton, sorry, between the two of them. Blah. 17.5 on that one. iBunton a 17.7. It's far from over with only 4 laps to go. They wiggle through that first corner. Homesick Alien looks like he's pretty safe in his 3rd spot from Catula. We thought after Catula stopped racing, but he did an 18.9 his last time around. The back end of that Clio just wants to step out in that first corner. Sharon trying to catch back up with Catula with his fastest lap the last time around, an 18.1. He's got Guesty on his case, but 18.9 from Guesty the last time around. And I blame it on turn 4. Thingamajig in 7th, 21.6. We saw him having a big off though. Rido, 20.8. He's just coming up to the line. Does look like Rivixter's closed back up on Rido. Rido 21.5. He's at the top of his gearbox in 6th. It's screaming out. Maybe a little bit early. Getting up to 32 though. And there is Rivixter. He's about halfway up his gearbox in 6th there. Still getting 32s though. Just doesn't get that poke out of the corners if you lower it a little bit more. I bunt in. I'm going to say this, I bet he only gets halfway up his 6th gear and I went wrong. No, he's getting quite close to the top of 6. 132 at the end of the straight, 33. Then onto the brakes and around the first corner. It was a beautiful track. Maybe I should take you around. So after the first corner, onto the accelerator, up to 4th. 5th, just knock it back down to, yeah, I knocked it down to 4th, just trying through, and it's this one. See, he stayed tight. See, I'd end up over the other side of the track and have to move over, and the car really destabilised through that turn 4. 4th gear, good stuff, as he heads up to the tight left hairpin, heavy on the brakes, down into 2nd gear, just kissing the apex, as he comes around back on that accelerator up to 3rd. Then it's a slight lift, is it through? Yeah, just a bit of a braking. Oh yeah, it's tight there. That's where I kept making mistakes. See, I kept lifting through that first one, but you got to come down for that double apex down into 2nd gear, and then through here I was scared. I lifted. Yeah, no, he lifted as well. And that is a lap of Blue Moon Bay. But I'll take you through the first corner as well. You only didn't see the braking zone into the first corner. Homesick. Oh no. Sorry, we've got to cut away from this exciting stuff. We're going to go back a lap or, wow, 50 seconds or so. We're going to look at the battle between a Mac Attack and the Homesick Alien, because I just saw that Homesick Alien was up in 2nd spot. Oh, there's Mac Attack there, just losing the back end. Unfortunate for Mac Attack. Here comes Homesick Alien, nice and consistent in his 18s, and he just makes his way through. Just missing Mac Attack by his millimeters, it seems, and he continues on in 2nd place. But Mac Attack has got a lot of pace in that car with still 3 laps to go. It's not over and done with there in this podium. Catula pulling ever closer. Oh no, Sharen's getting closer to Catula. Catula losing a little bit of pace lately. We were 20.2 his last time around and 18.9 before that, and Sharen has been banging them in an 18.1 or a 19.5, not great. So they're getting back closer together for another battle before the end. Guesty, a 20.3 from him. It's not his best showing in this championship. And Thingamajig in 7th, 20.4. His pace really dropped off after following Guesty. Rido, a 20.8 from him his last time around. And Rivixter we saw closing in on him. He's got even closer. He did a 20.9 his last time around. But he definitely is closing up on Rido. So I bunt in. He's pulled miles away now, and there is Homesick Alien hanging the Clio out around that first corner. with Macatak following him. He's lost nearly 10 seconds with that spin. And Catula and Shiren not too far behind, so Macatak can't push too hard. He can't lose his car again, or he'll be down. Fighting with Guesty. Two more laps after this lap to go. And can Macatak do it? He's chasing the Alien down. We know Homesick Alien. He's been early 18s quite consistently. But Shiren can do 17s and a halves with the toe, with the aid of a toe, if he can get close enough to Homesick Alien and get the toe off him. But he's running out of laps as they make their way around here, the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Infield A. Infield A. 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 Zosa on board with Macatak, fighting for the lead earlier in this race, dropped back to third after a small spin. An 18-1 from him at that time around. Homesick Alien managing an 18-1 also. So Macatak getting frustrated, not being able to catch up with the Alien. Catula, 18-6 from him. He seems to have dropped Shiren again. An 18-8 from Shiren. Guesty doing an 18-2. Trying to catch those two up before him, but they're on lap 14 now. Thingamajig a 20.5 from him. Rido a 21.0 from him. And Rivixter managing a 19.1. So Rivixter now, he can see Rido in the distance. And Rivixter had some great pace in that car. And he would have been up ahead of Thingamajig for sure. And iBunting making his way round to start the final lap. Did I say he's leading the championship? I think I might have done. No, I don't think he is leading the championship. Don't let me lead you astray. Let me have a double check. He is leading the championship, sorry, by 62 points from Shiren. Shiren and Guesty second and third in the championship, and they are quite far behind, really. Look, where Shiren's fifth and Guesty in sixth. So this is helping iBunting's championship no end. Also Macatak, I believe, good points, will put him in a great position. I mean, he's missed two A rounds. He's in 11th at the moment. But this will bolster his points and put him right up there, I believe. And Homesick Alien also. After both of them missing the first round, this is going to put them in with a shout. Catula, great points from Catula there in fourth. He missed last round. This will put him back up there. Shiren, this is going to hurt him in the championship, as well as Guesty. Thingamajig, well, so. Rido and Rivixter. Rivixter in a battle with Thingamajig, as is Rido. So here we see iBunting coming around to see the checkered flag and take the win for the first race of round 3. I could get it out of my mouth. There he goes. Beautiful stuff from iBunting. There is Homesick Alien, and Macatak did get very close in the end. He needed a couple more laps, but Homesick Alien bringing it home in second spot. There with Macatak, Tigaboo, my son, in third. Catula grabbing fourth, ahead of Shiren in fifth. Guesty grabbed sixth. And there you see a Thingamajig coming around to grab himself a 7th spot there, ahead of Rido. And he crosses the line there with a 7th place. Rido under fire from Rivixter in these last few corners. Rido can't make a mistake. He's got to keep it together if he wants that 8th place. Rivixter is chasing him down, and here they come around the final start. Is Rivixter close enough to grab a toe? It doesn't seem so, and it looks like Rido is going to finish in that 8th, or is he? Because it looks like Rivixter's getting really close now, but Rido's coming up towards the checkered flag in 8th. And Rivixter there finishing in 9th, and it cuts away that quickly. Doesn't even give you a results page. What's that about? Thanks. Anyway, race 2. We'll get it loaded up, and it'll be a reverse grid of those final finishing positions. So Rivixter will be on pole ahead of Rido and Thingamajig. and it will be a rolling start. So this will be very interesting to see how this race spans out with the fast boys at the back. Definitely going to make their way through the pact, I believe. And there you see Rivixter sitting on the pole position ahead of Rido. Thingamajig in third, Guesty in fourth, Shiren fifth, Cthulhu sixth, Makatak seventh, Homescaling eighth, and Bunting in ninth. We'll get on pole. Oh, we've got to get a better shot than that, surely. No, that's it. Okay, get rid of the big numbers. I think that's everything. Oh no, get rid of that. And there they go. Well, there they start, the rolling start, sorry. So Rivixter, Rido, Thingamajig, Guesty, Shiren, Cthulhu's beautiful looking cars, Makatak, Homesick Alien, and Bunting in ninth. And there they come. It looks like they've started the race. They have. Sorry, as I was watching people. Rivixter leads them away ahead of Rido. And we saw Rivixter getting some good lap times near the end of that last race. So if he can get those lap times down, he's going to stay there for a while. Rido also in the early 20s. We saw him. Thingamajig under attack from Guesty already. Guesty setting upon the Thingamajig without any waste of time. He's up there. He needs to get some good points in this second race. And Rivixter off the road. Rivixter showing the Clio off the road, and Rido coming around. Rido takes the lead from Rivixter. Can Rivixter maintain? It looks like Thingamajig's up the inside. There's a lot of brake smoke there, and there goes Thingamajig, and Guesty creeps through as well, and Rivixter down into fourth place, a small off, and he's got punished badly. Shiren looking for a way past, and Cthulhu's there up the inside, and oh my lord, and oh my master, it looks like Guesty's had a big off. We'll go back and have a look. It looked like a bit of a malaise in that corner, and it was it. Thingamajig, no, Thingamajig was ahead of Guesty. Oh, was he tapped by Rivixter? I don't know, but Guesty off the track, and this is not what he needs in his championship. Grrr, he'll be thinking. Grrr to all of you guys. And there's some close racing. This is the thing with the Clios, it's very close racing. Rido leading from Thingamajig. Shiren finding his way up into third with Cthulhu. No, Makatak coming through. Look how early the fast boys are coming through. End of lap one, and Makatak already overtaking fourth place, but Cthulhu not making it easy for him. He's staying there, holding his line. Makatak's got to do some fancy braking into turn one, and he does, and he takes the position. Cthulhu down into fifth, and he's got Bunting sitting right on his bumper. Bunting going out wide, trying to get round, and ooh, a dangerous move, because the gap between car and wall closes very, very fast. Homesick Alien in seventh ahead of Guesty after Guesty spin, and Rivixter also with his issues there. Rido is leading. Shiren is up into second. Thingamajig already down into third place. Shiren then, I don't know when he made the move on Thingamajig, and so has Makatak. Thingamajig must have made a mistake. Oh, we'll watch it. I think I probably made a mistake through turn 4, knowing him. So Thingamajig in second spot there. We're looking back just at the beginning of lap 2, and here we are, the famous turn 4. He's trying to get through it, and he skids through it, and he's all over the place. And that is how Shiren and Makatak managed to get through up ahead of Thingamajig, who's now down to fourth, and he's got Cthulhu hunting him down with Bunting all over the back of Cthulhu. And there goes Bunting. He's gone for a move up the inside, and what a move! What a cracking move from Bunting on Cthulhu. Cthulhu can't even be angry about that, but Cthulhu's back. Cthulhu's back up the inside of Bunting. There's barely any room, and Bunting's clinging on, and oh no, oh no, oh no, as Bunting kept hold of it. Only just, but he's lost a position to Homesick Alien. My word, there's close racing out there. With Guesty there in 8th, he'll be glad to see Bunting right in front of him with the championship ahead of him, and Rivixter in 9th place. So Rido still leading there, doing an absolutely cracking job. 2 laps lead. There he goes on to lap 3 with, well, everyone gets the fastest lap, it'll be someone else. Shiren doing an 18.9 though the last time around, hunting down that first place. And there, Rido just going out wide, Shiren following around, and Makatak is getting ever closer. What a battle, with Thingamajig holding that 4th place just ahead of Cthulhu. Let's get it to a closer camera. It's that lovely long camera, it looks great. Oh, Shiren and Makatak. Makatak's up to the lead, and Rido's off. Rido is off. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, oh my golly gosh. So Rito leading them through that corner, he just goes out wide, and there you go, the car is around and facing the wrong way and all sorts of business. But then you've got Shiren attacking Mac attacking the next corner. It's, oh sorry, we're back to the same place, but sorry, a lot happened in 10 seconds then. Trust me, there is a Mac attack. He managed to get himself around the outside of Shiren. Oh, Mac attack lifted, I think Mac attack lifted. It was, he slammed into the side of Shiren. I don't think he was on purpose, but he's lifted to let Mac attack through. Thingamajig's back up into third, but Catula not for long, because here comes Catula up the inside of Thingamajig, and now Catula is up into third place with Mac attack in second and Shiren leading. My word, what a race. And Thingamajig holding on to the back of the Spaniard in fourth, Homesick Alien in fifth in his Nest Cafe. Blend 37 Clio iBunting in 6th with Guesty in 7th. We're only on lap 3. Rivix are now finding an extra spot in 8th with Rito. Oh, Rito's off again. He's really not finding the handling. Oh, and he's gone altogether. Hopefully he'll be back. So Shiren leading the way. This is what he needs in his championship. Came 5th in that first race of this round, and this will help Mac attack again up there in the podium positions. Catula doing an absolute blinding job in third. He's got Thingamajig behind him. He'll be no threat. Thingamajig 20.5 his last time around. Catula managing a 19.4. There you go. Homesick Alien a 19.2 behind him. Unbelievable stuff. iBunting gutted for Rito, man. Yeah, I know he was doing really well in the lead. I thought he was going to keep hold of that for a while. iBunting in 6th place, just ahead of Guesty. Guesty hunting him down. Guesty got the fastest lap on lap 3 with an 18.067, and he's very close to iBunting. This is a race on. He's up past iBunting. iBunting seems to have slowed down for some reason. So iBunting has come off his accelerator, and Guesty sliding through turn 4. And where's iBunting? I saw Guesty sliding. Who was sliding? Was it Rivixter? Sorry, maybe I was watching Rivixter sliding through the corners. So Shiren still leading. Catula now. Catula, where's Mac attack? Where's Mac attack? Oh, I can't keep up with this schnizzle. Right, so Mac attack in second spot behind Shiren as they come around, and oh, Mac attack asking too much from the Clio. Around turn 3, is it? Oh god, oh, I can't keep up. But Mac attack dropping down the order there into 5th place, just ahead of the battle between iBunting and Guesty. Guesty trying to make his way past iBunting, and iBunting down in 7th. Oh, I think that's what we saw. So I don't know. And iBunting coming back at Guesty. Guesty is maintaining that 6th, and he's having a look at Mac attack in front. He's having a look around the other side. There he goes up the inside of Mac attack. Can he make it stick? He does. 5th place for Guesty. Great move. Mac attack down into 6th, just ahead of iBunting. These are truly the championship contenders, with the other one leading the way from Catula, but Catula's not letting him get away. 19.4 from Catula last time around. He's got himself ahead of we saw him undertake Thingamajig, and Thingamajig 20.5. He's got to get out of those 20s. He's got to get into the teenies if he wants to stay ahead of everyone else. What out? Homescaling in 4th, and there I saw cheeky Guesty and Mac attack out the side of my eye. They're very close together. They're battling. Guesty just staying ahead of Mac attack with iBunting just behind him. They're catching up. Homesick Alien. There is Homesick Alien now. He's got them all behind him. This is a battle for Homesick Alien. Did a 19.1 his last time around. Guesty did an 18.3. They're all so much faster at the moment, all 3 of them. And oh my lord, there's a wiggle on for Homesick Alien. Oh, I think Guesty might have given him a nudge, because it looks like Guesty has slowed right down. And iBunting there. Homesick Alien maintain that 4th with Mac attack on the inside. But now Homesick Alien should be on the inside. This is hard to commentate on, man. There's cars everywhere. I can't keep track of it all. So Homesick Alien in 4th with Mac attack in 5th. iBunting in 6th. Guesty's dropped back totally, having to lift off. He may have nudged Homesick Alien, but Homesick Alien there staying ahead of them all. But they're all going to be in his toe. And now Guesty up the inside of, oh my gosh, of iBunting now behind these guys, and now you can see Guesty trying to make a move on a Mac attack, and he's got a good run, and now he's up trying to grab a toe from the Alien. He's poked his nose out against the Alien. Mac attack's ahead of both. Is he? I don't know where they are. No, Mac attack's got himself ahead of the Alien, and there was a little nudge. and the Alien had a bit of a slide on the inside of the corner there, and they're all through, and Homesick Alien is down to 7th. Did look like a bit of a knock from Mac Attack there. Shiren leading from Catula, but Catula is all over the back of the Russian sensation. This is an amazing battle. These two we saw them fighting, was it 5th and 6th in the first race, and now we're seeing them battling out for the lead, and it's great. Thingamajig make that 3rd spot for now, but iBunting just made a move up the inside of Mac Attack, but Mac Attack coming back at iBunting. We've done some fabulous racing from iBunting and Mac Attack evening. What a treat for us. What an absolute treat for our Monday evening. iBunting staying just ahead of Mac Attack with Guesty in 6th, Homesick Alien in 7th, with Rivixter in 8th place. Looks like he's struggling out. Oh, he's getting blue, so he's on a pace there. Shrek is your leader, but there comes, oh, was that a little movement? I don't know. I don't know if there was a knock or not, but Catula has gone up. Catula is your leader. Catula on lap 7 of 15 of race 2 of round 3 takes the lead from Shiren, with iBunting has got past Homesick Alien, Thingamajig, sorry, God, I don't know what's going on there. 3rd is now Mac Attack. Oh, we'll have to go back and have a look what happened, because it looks like there's a whole malaise happening for 2nd spot. 3rd, no, Thingamajig's already been overtaken. Hang on. So there's Thingamajig. Where? Oh, he got overtaken in the final corner. He's such a pussy, that Thingamajig. He must have lifted in the last corner, scared of everyone catching him up. So Thingamajig, he was sitting in 3rd before Catula took the lead. We were watching the replay of Catula taking the lead. Now we're seeing Thingamajig and how he lost his podium position, with iBunting and Mac Attack tussling. And there you go, it just drove past him through the bend, and they both just got past him. Thingamajig down into 5th place, with Guesty chasing him down in 6th, and Homesick Alien in 7th, Rivixter in 8th. Catula leading, we saw him take the lead from Shiren. These two got a nice distance between iBunting, Mac Attack, Thingamajig and Guesty. We know Thingamajig's not going to stay there long, but I think it looks like Mac Attack's gone up to 3rd. iBunting may have had a knock on the wall, and Thingamajig is up into 4th. iBunting, is he going to come back? No, Guesty's managed to get past iBunting. And oh, Guesty, what a move! What a move from Guesty! Oh, I'm going back and going in car for that one, Guesty. That was special. I know it makes the replays really long, but my word, Guesty, that is the move of the month if we'd had one. There you see iBunting going slow. He makes the move on iBunting. He's following Thingamajig. There you go, watch this sling. Oh, beautiful. Slides it through the corner, gets himself ahead of Thingamajig. Double take, one each corner. Line them up for Guesty. He's on a roll. Thingamajig then struggling. He's just been overtaken by Guesty. Now iBunting and Homesick Alien, both of them nipped up the inside of him. Thingamajig caught napping, whilst Homesick Alien and iBunting whip up the inside of him. Lap 7 of 15. What a cracking race. And there is Catula. He's dropped Shiren. Catula an 18.8 last time around. It must be this lap that Shiren's lost his time. Let's have a look at Catula when he crosses the line and see what he sets on lap 7, starting lap 8. What an amazing race. What a cracker. Catula leading from Shiren, with Mac Attack in 3rd. 18.3 from Catula. Shiren 20.2. Yes, must have made a mistake in that last lap. Mac Attack doing an 18.0 with Guesty up into 4th, and 19.1. iBunting just ahead of Homesick Alien in 5th. Homesick Alien in 6th. There's Thingamajig sliding it through the corner in 7th, trying to stay up with the boys ahead of him. And Rivixter an 18.4 from Rivixter. What a pace from Rivixter. If it wasn't for lap 3, he would be in the battle. Catula leading from Shiren. Wow, can Catula maintain that? He's got himself a nice bit of breathing space. Just head down for Fernando. He can make it to the end. And there's Shiren now. He's going to have to get defensive because he's got Mac Attack catching him up. Guesty not too far behind those guys. Let's get on board with the Alien. He's got a great view here of iBunting and Guesty. as they chase down Mac Attack in that third position. Bunting in the chat saying, love the battles with Mac, it's quality, it was great. It really was. So Homesick Alien sitting in 6th. And I've got to get out because I think Mac Attack is right on Shiren at the moment. No, possibly not. Sorry, thought someone was really close. He's catching him up. No end is Mac Attack. 17.8 is last time around. Shiren managing in the 18.9. So Shiren Alien in that Clio. He's not as fast as Mac Attack. Guesty also an 18.2 last time around from him. Bunting managing a 17.8. He's going to be setting upon Guesty very soon. Homesick Alien in 6th place. Cracking race by all of these guys. And Homesick Alien getting purples as he's driving around. Thingamajig in 7th. And 19.3. Oh, he's got himself in the 19s a couple of times in this race. And Rivixter in 8th. He's had a good pace. He's just not had the luck here at Blue Moon. Lap 9.15. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. We're just watching a nice calm race here at Blue Moon Bay Speedway in Field A with the Renault Clios. They're round 3. At the moment we're watching, oh, Mac Attack's getting a move on Catula. I mean Shiren, Catula was who we were watching. Oh, and my Bunting as well. Oh, another rewind. My gosh, it never ends. So here we see Shiren is ahead of Mac Attack. Mac Attack putting on full pressure. That turn 4, Shiren a little bit unsettled going through it. And here comes Mac Attack to make the move up to the hairpin. Shiren trying to defend, but Mac Attack's got that inside line. Mac Attack heavy onto the brakes, up and around. And he's now up into 2nd with Shiren down into 3rd. Shiren's going to try and come back at Mac Attack, I am sure. There goes Mac Attack trying to get up the inside. Oh, did Shiren run Mac Attack out of road? It looked very close. He's lifted. I think he lifted. Oh, yeah, bless him. So Mac Attack back ahead of Shiren. And Bunting, that's how Bunting did it. Whilst those two were quabbling over positions, Bunting says, I have no skin in this game, chaps. See you later. And Bunting steals 2nd. And there goes Homesick Alien. This is Shiren's worst nightmare. He's back down to 5th with the championship leader in 2nd. And Guesty's behind him. That is one saving grace in this championship. But my lord, look at it in turn 1. Mac Attack in 3rd, but Bunting's up into 2nd. Mac Attack's wobbling through turn 1. And Homesick Alien's trying to get up the inside of him. He's got it. Has he got it? He's got it. Just about. And Shiren's trying to make a wild move up the inside of both of them. He can't do it, but he's alongside the Alien. Turn 4. He unsettles the car. And the Alien is in 3rd with Shiren trying to defend from Mac Attack. But Mac Attack's coming back. As Shiren sat on the bumper of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien getting defensive in the hairpin right on the apex, saying you will not pass. And Shiren's trying to find a way through, but Mac Attack also there in 5th place, trying to look for a way past Shiren. Meanwhile, Bunting's so grateful for this. He can pull away from these battling Clios. And meantime, Guesty catching the crew up ahead, bringing Thingamajig along with him. Thingamajig finding some consistency. 2.19s, and he hits the wall. Catula leading though, 17.9 from Catula, or 17.8. Oh no, that's Bunting, sorry, Catula did an 18.2. We've got 4 laps to go. 18.1 from Catula. Bunting, he's doing 70. Oh, that was an 18.3. That helps. Homesick Alien in 3rd ahead of Shiren. Shiren's got Mac Attack in the tow. Can he defend it in this first turn? Mac Attack having a look, but no, not quite. Shiren's sliding round. He's Tokyo drifting it. And Mac Attack with more traction drives around the outside of Shiren and chases down the Alien once again. What a battle here with these Clios. They're feisty. Absolutely feisty little machines. Bunting there chasing down the leader of Catula, but Catula, he's got a lovely amount of space with only 4 laps to go. After this lap, it's a big job to do. Homesick Alien trying to defend from Mac Attack. Shiren has got Guesty all up in his busyness. And Shiren, the Team 13 driver, trying to defend now from Guesty, where he was attacking Mac Attack earlier. This is one roller coaster ride of a race here at Blue Moon Bay Speedway. What a cracker. Gonna go down as a classic. Guesty is up there in 6th. Behind him is Thingamajig in 7th. Did a 119.1 his last time around, and Rivixter in 8th, and 18.6 for him. But what is going on between Shiren and Guesty, I hear you ask? That was where the battling was, and there goes Guesty driving past Shiren up into 5th place. This championship is going to be crazy after round 3, absolutely bonkers. And Shiren's trying to stick that Clio still in there, and Guesty sideways going through the corner. They're touching bumper to bumper as they exit the corner. This is some crazy racing from the Russian sensation and Ghetto Guesty in 5th and 6th place. Every point counts in this championship. It's going to bubble down to the wire, the final race, I am sure of it. We're not even halfway through this championship and it is heated like a swimming pool or a Jaguar's driver's seat. Catula leading the way, 18.1 from Catula. Mr. Consistency, look at those lap times. Absolutely robotic. Bunting 17.9. He's a little bit faster, but it's not fast enough to catch up. The Spaniard in the lead. Homesick Alien is keeping that groove going ahead of Mac Attack. Mac Attack not being able to get those 17 lap times. He's up 18.5 his last time around. He's going to get a tow from the Alien possibly down here. Maybe get a good lap time. We'll see when he crosses the line with an 18.2, with Homesick Alien doing an 18.1. Frustration, and Shiren looking like he wants to get another go at Guesty. He's up around the outside. There's a little bit of paint swapping. Can Guesty maintain? Yes, Guesty keeps hold of it. But what's Shiren making the effort around the outside? Rivixter's ahead of Thingamajig. What happened? Thingamajig doing a 28.2 last time around. He must have made a big mess up. So Thingamajig in last place behind Rivixter. Catula leading the way from Bunting. And then you've got Homesick Alien keeping hold of that final podium position ahead of Mac Attack. But Mac Attack, he wants to taste the champers. He wants to get up there. And we're just starting at lap 14, the penultimate lap, and it's going to go down to the final lap here between these two. Guesty, he's a little bit too far back to make any kind of impression, but he's still got Shiren hunting him down. And Rivixter, he's not a million miles ahead of Thingamajig. Can Thingamajig come back at the Rivs? Rivs is coming up to cross the line. We'll see what time he sets. With only 2 laps to go, it's going to be a big job between these two. Rivixter crossing the line with a 19.5 and Thingamajig a 19.3. So battle on between the last 2 places. Catula leading the way, 18.9 last time around from him. His pace is starting to drop off. Bunting a 17.8. So Catula maybe is just bringing her home, doing what needs to be done in his Clio to take his first win of the VRC Clio Cup, with Bunting chasing him down with the championship in mind. Mac Attack in the podium position now, a 17.6 last time around from him. Homesick Alien dropping down to 4th. I know we missed it, but I can't keep going backwards. And Guesty's catching up the Alien though come the end. Shiren down into 6th. Did we miss something big? Where was Shiren? Yeah, he was behind. Yeah, that's alright. I thought he was. And Guesty all up, looking for a way past the Alien on the final lap. This is going to be a tough battle. Homesick Alien staying low, and Guesty trying to grab the toe. And then he's going to try and go around the outside. The Alien are going to maintain that line. Keep Guesty around the outside. Can Guesty make it happen? He's got to wiggle on. Homesick Alien, no, Homesick Alien defends beautifully, but does Guesty get a better drive out? It looks like he has, and he's propelled himself up into 4th place ahead of the Alien in 5th, and Shiren is sitting there very close behind the two, and Shiren's hanging that Renault out. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely cracking race here from Guesty. Oh, Guesty and Alien nearly side by side, coming up to the hairpin. The Alien's having a good strong look. He's also edged ahead, but Guesty's on the inside there. There's a yellow flag. Someone's having an off. I don't know. And Shiren comes flying through the middle of the two of them. And what's happened up front? Mac Attack. Oh, it's iBunting. iBunting's had an issue. iBunting has had a huge issue. He was in second place. And oh, just whoa. Has a big one coming out of the hairpin. Trying to get going again. And there goes Mac Attack up into second place. Brilliant stuff. Cthulhu coming around the final corner in the lead of this race. What a cracker. Fernando behind him. Mac Attack in second. iBunting still in third. Holmes Galen still ahead of Shiren. Oh, Guesty's dropped down for some reason. Did we miss that? Did we miss that reason? Guesty, he's ahead of these guys. He's slid out wide there. Shiren's made his way through. Oh, Shiren with his elbows out today. And Guesty down into sixth. And then we watch Cthulhu come up to the finish line. Cthulhu Fernando. Congratulations, bud. I love to see you win. Mac Attack bringing it in second. Fantastic stuff there from Mac Attack. Brilliant second. And iBunting, take a boo, my son, in third. Homescalian grabs fourth with Guesty in fifth. Shiren spinning across the line in sixth. Seventh for Rivixter, who was just ahead of Thingamajig. And there goes Thingamajig. Okay, that wasn't meant to happen. I was meant to pause it. Is there any cool pictures you can look at? I haven't got any cool pictures of the Clio or car liveries. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that was that. What a cracker. Hoo-wee. Man alive, was that a race and a half? Both of them. So that was round 3 of the Clio Cup. Keep an eye out in the future at the VRC. Tomorrow evening, Tuesday night, we've got the Porsche Caymans. It's the Porsche Sprint Trophy. Sorry, I'm all of a kerfuddle. That race has just melted me. It was amazing. It was great. I really enjoyed it. So, yes, congratulations, I think, to iBunting and Cthulhu on the race wins this round. Brilliant stuff. iBunting. Homescaling says, man, I love these cars. Awesome racing. That was some amazing racing. And Bunting saying next week is going to be crazy. Yes, the streets of Willow Spring. There's always one round that everyone hates, and it's going to be next round. That track is something else. It's crazy. So yeah, join us for the next round of the Clio Cups at the streets of Willow Springs. Again, Porsche Sprint Trophy streaming on Tuesday evening live. Thursday evening we have the WRX Challenge Championship in its 3rd season. It'll be for round 2 in the mud, one to check out. And I do believe Friday will be the launch of the new season of the Max 5s. They're back again, those little feisty miters. So keep an eye out. I don't know for that sure. I'm pretty sure it's Friday that they're on. If it's not this Friday, it'll be the Friday after. And what else is there? And Sunday for the HPEC. Thank you for watching. I was your commentator and your broadcaster, Colin Fossex. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye. VCR.